So, first object. I stand still but melt away with every breath of time. What do you think this object is? What? Candle. Very good. You're correct. Next object. My hands are always moving, but they never grab a thing. Tick tock, tick tock. My voice never rests. What do you think this object is? Very good. It's clock. Very good. You got all the correct answers. So before we dive in to our proper discussion, let's have an activity. So this activity titled Spot the Secret. Very good. So instruction. Can you please read everyone? Alright. So are we all clear? Very good. So let's begin. I'll give you 5 minutes to answer. Alright, time is up. Group 1, please present your answers. Okay, Group 2. Thank you. Group 3. Alright, very good. So, thank you so much everyone. Please settle down. So, what did you observe? What did you observe in those highlighted phrases? Highlighted phrases or words in the sentence? Yes, it's Taya. Thank you. So, the highlighted phrases use creative language like comparisons and human trait for non-living things to make sentences more vivid and interesting. Thank you so much, Ms. Taya. Next is, so what did you observe with those highlighted what insights or realization did you gain after analyzing or answering the activity? Yes, Mr. Robinante. Alright, very good. So you realize that literary devices make writing more expressive and engaging. Lastly, how do you think this activity connects to our lesson for today? Or what do you think our topic will do? Anyone? Yes? Alright, very good. So our topic for today is all about the figures of speech and other literary techniques and devices in the text. Thank you so much. So before we proceed to our proper discussion, let's read our objective first. Objectives at the end of the lesson, so that you'll be able to. Thank you so much. So let's proceed to our proper discussion. First, literary devices. Literary devices is the screen. Alright, thank you. So literary devices is a technique that writers use to make their writing more interesting, meaningful, and creative. So these devices help readers to understand the text better and enjoy it more. So let's have an example like using a simile. Simile is one of the figures of speech. Using a simile like as bright as the sun makes the description more vivid than just saying bright. Do you agree with it? About it? Very good. Thank you so much. So next is speed. Alright, thank you. So these devices help learners identify the author's purpose or message, find important ideas in the text, make the text more enjoyable, and understand the deeper meaning of a story or a poem. Thank you so much. For example, if a poem uses a storm to represent hunger, it helps readers see beyond the literal words and understand the emotions behind them. Alright? Am I understood? Thank you so much. So, next, figures of speech. Figures of speech is a literary device that gives a separate meaning from it. Alright, so figures of speech is a literary device that gives words a different meaning from the usual definition. It makes writing more colorful and expressive. For example, instead of saying she's very strong, a figure of speech like she's as strong as a lion makes it more creative, right? Thank you so much. Very good. So is the meaning? He's smart as a stone. Or another example, give me. The classroom was a zoo. Very good. The classroom is noisy and chaotic. So now, similes use like or as, but metaphors don't. Instead of saying he is like a rock, we say he is a rock. What does that mean? Exactly. Metaphors make descriptions stronger. So then, next, personification. Personification gives human qualities to non-living things or ideas. For example, the sun smiled down us. Can the sun really smile? Very good, right? Personification makes things more alive. Give me another example. The leaves dance in the wind. Very good. Next, hyperbole. Hyperbole uses exaggeration for emphasis or effect. Examples, he's been crying a river of tears. That must have cost $1 billion. I could do this forever. Exaggerated, right? Very good. So let's have an example. Another example, give me another example. I have a ton of homework. Ikaw. I waited forever in line. Very good. So do you actually have a ton of homework? Yes, hyperbole makes statements exaggerated and dramatic. Very good. Next, repetition. So repetition. Please read the example also. Very good. So repetition happens when words or phrases are repeated to make an idea stronger. So let's have an example. Another example. I believe in us. So why do you think the phrase I believe is repeated? Yes? Yes, repetition makes ideas stick. Very good. Next. So let's proceed to the other literary devices that writers use to enhance their text. First is alliteration. Very good. Please read. Alright, so example, Feather Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Feather Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Alright, so let's have another example. Sally sells seashells by the seashores. So, by saying this fast, what do you think? Or what do you notice? Very good. That's alliteration. It makes words we don't have any questions, let's proceed to our activity. So please read the instruction. Thank you. So group leaders, please come forward. This is for group 1, group 2, and group 3. So the assigned theme for group is group 1 for friendship, group 2 for nature, and group 3 for family. And also we have a rubric to follow. Make sure to follow the rubric at okay to have a high score. Alright, so I'll give you 5 minutes to start. So let's start. Let's begin. Alright, time is up. Group 1, please present your answers. Alright, next group 2. Thank you so much. Group 3. Very good. So class, please settle down. I want to test your knowledge about your discussion. I have a few questions for you. So first, how can figures of speech make a text more interesting? Yes, Mr. Figueroa. Very good. So figure of speech make a text more engaging by creating strong images, emotions, and deeper meanings. Very good. Next, why do you think writers use creative language in their work? Yes, Miss Concept. Alright, very good. So writers use creative language to express ideas in a unique way, make their writing more vivid, and help readers connect with, excuse me for a while, with a story or message. Very good. Last one. How does understanding literary devices help you enjoy a story or know more? Yes, Miss Tayaw. Alright, understanding literary devices help us appreciate the deeper meaning of a text, visualize things better, and feel the emotions behind the words, making the story or poem more enjoyable. Thank you so much. So, very good. It seems like you really mastered our topic today. So now, let's move on to our quiz. Let's move on to our quiz. I'll give you 5 minutes to answer, alright? Please pass the backward. Please pass the backward. I'll give you 5 minutes again. Very good. So time is up. Please pass your papers forward. Thank you so much. So for your assignment, instruction, choose one task below and complete it